Libra. This is Lisa with the Poet Oracle. And today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person that's on your mind. Welcome back if you are a returning viewer. And if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so, and that way you'll be notified when future videos are released. Today we're going to be looking at some tarot cards, some oracle cards, and even some personal messages. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave what does not. If you feel that any role needs to be reversed from how I present it, then by all means just flip it. All right, well, we start this reading off with the Strength card, followed by the Five of Wands, and then followed by the Emperor sitting in the reverse. And so with the Strength card showing up, you could be dealing with the Leo or something within that season. With the Emperor showing up, you could be dealing with an Aries or something within that season. But it looks like you're needing some inner strength in this particular situation. You need to take control of this situation, or that is what you are doing. This is all about having that courage to truly love yourself enough to know when to walk away or when to stay. Okay, and so with the Five of Wands, it looks like there's a lot of conflict with this person, a lot of aggression, a lot of arguments, and definitely a lot of ego. When we show the Emperor sitting in the reverse, we're talking about somebody that operates from a very nasty ego. This person may be very defensive, very territorial, has a bad temper. So it looks like you're needing to take some action for yourself. And that's what the Strength card here is really representing. Strength is really all about learning that self-love and understanding that unconditional love begins with you and not with arguments and fighting and battles and struggles. And then this person seems to be very defensive, but then they can also be very petty. This is an individual with this Emperor showing up in the reverse that is very inflexible. This is a my way or the highway type person. This person is very stubborn, very rigid, and they definitely abuse their power. And what I mean by that is if they know that you care, then they feel like they can do whatever and you're not going to go anywhere. That's an abuse of power. This person can be very, very controlling, very domineering. Could also be an absentee parent. All right, let's get some from this deck and see if we can't get some more. I'm just feeling like you are either bossing up and you're standing in your power and your strength, or this is telling you that you need to do that against this person. They may have even been putting you in competition with other people, okay, other lovers. All right, we'll get one or two from this deck and then we'll switch it up. Oh, we got two that came out perfectly. All right, we got the Lovers that came out with the Sun, but the Sun is sitting in the reverse. So we have Lovers upright and then the Sun in the reverse. And when the Sun is in the reverse, this is all about depression. It's waiting. And you know, with the Lovers coming out with it, you could be dealing with a Gemini or something in that season. But really what I'm feeling is that you are waiting for this person to step up and really give to this love, right? You feel that this is a very deep partnership, a very deep bond, or it could be. And you've been waiting, but it's been delayed. This person has not stepped up in the way in which you may need them to have stepped up. And so this individual is not coming through in the way that you've been waiting, and it's causing quite a lot of depression for you. I want one more from this deck. Just one more. And I am feeling very much so a fire sign feeling, so Aries, Leo, Sag. It doesn't have to be. Anybody can take on these energies. All right, we have the Devil that shows up in the reverse. You could be dealing with the Capricorn or something within that season, but this is all about recovering, okay, leaving an abusive or toxic situation. And so again, if you have not left it, this reading is really cautioning you to gather your strength and love you more, so that you can let go of any kind of toxic ties that you have with this person or anybody else. All right, let's get one or two from this deck. We got the Ace of Swords that's showing up here. And the Ace of Swords is all about having mental clarity, seeing things very, very clearly. This also can represent surgery. And whenever I see the Ace of Swords, I think about when we talk about surgery, whether you are going through actual surgery, if you are, my prayers for you. But if not, this is about like surgically removing somebody from your life, cutting the ties that are needed, seeing things very clearly as to what it is that you want, what it is that you need. All right, so it's time to focus on you a little bit here, honey. All right, let's get one. Nine of Pentacles that shows up. And when the Nine of Pentacles shows up, this is all about going on solo pleasure, solo games. You are out here doing you, building your stability, building your foundation, building your money, and you're doing it for you. If you're not yet, you should be. Okay? All right, one more from this deck. All right, we got the Three of Wands that comes up here in the reverse. And with the Three of Wands in the reverse, it's like there's a lot of delays because there was not adequate planning or thinking in this situation. And what I mean by that is this individual may have done things without thinking on how they would affect this relationship in the long haul. Okay, they were not willing to work with you. They did not look for the future. They did not see, oh, I could lose this person forever if I do this. And so you've got somebody that's coming through with a lot of ego, a lot of anger. Maybe they don't think you're going to go anywhere or don't think you would go anywhere. The audacity of somebody. Anyways, what does this person think about when they think about you? So when you come to their mind, what do they think about? Let's get a couple for that. What do they think about when they pop into your head? I mean, when you pop into their head. All right. Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Okay, listen. We got the Seven of Swords that's showing here in the reverse, and then the Death and Rebirth card that shows up. Okay, so with the Death, you could be dealing with the Scorpio or something within that season, but let's just talk about this Seven of Swords. This is my least favorite card in the entire deck. I call it my thief card, okay? This is somebody that does you dirty, stabs you in the back, and knows that they're doing you dirty. So now that it's sitting in the reverse, this person's been caught. They've been busted. Now they want to apologize, okay? They want to apologize, make amends, bring peace back into this situation. Why? Because they want a rebirth, okay? This is what they think about. They think about how they betrayed you, how they want to make amends for it, and how they want a rebirth in this situation. Okay? Now, whether they take action or not, I don't know if they'll be bold enough to step forward. They operate from their ego, so they might be bold enough to step forward after they know they've done you dirty. And it feels like they've done you dirty more than one time. All right, let's get one more. And it's all because they just did not think for the future. They thought for the moment. And everything that they did it for the moment. Oh my gosh. All right. What else does this person think about when they think about you? All right, let's take that one since it came out. The Three of Swords sits here in the reverse. And so this person wants to apologize. They want to heal this situation. They realize that they caused a lot of turmoil and confusion, as you can see on this person's face. But now they want to reverse it. They know that they did you wrong more than one time. They probably had third parties too, with that 3 showing up, as well as with this 5 of Wands. All right, what else do they want to say? I'm sorry, what else do they think about when they think about you? I'm trying to jump to the end of the reading. All right, we got the Page of Wands that's sitting here in the reverse. And with the Page of Wands, this is somebody that's highly immature, but also somebody that's bored. And so this person feels like when they think about you that they just did not learn the lessons along the way, and you've become bored with them. You no longer want to deal with it. Whether you're still with them or not, it's sort of like you've backed away. You've distanced yourself away from them. You're no longer bringing the spark that the Page of Wands will typically bring. You no longer want this to heat up. I'll put it that way. All right. Okay. I'm going to take these two that came out. We have the Three of Cups, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. With the Three of Cups, listen, just with this reading, I feel like this is somebody that wants a reunion, okay? They want to come back together. But this also can represent having a big circle of support around you. And so this person may see that you have a lot of support around you, whether that be your friends or family. With the Page of Pentacles showing up, when this person thinks about you, they may think that you have a new job, some new money news, maybe finances coming in from a different place. So they're thinking that you are working on your stability, and you may be out with your friends and really not paying this person any mind. Or again, just based on these cards, I feel like this person wants a reunion with you. All right, let's move over to our oracle cards, because I think it's pretty clear, especially with that Seven of Swords and that Death and Rebirth that came out. All right, we have let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Listen, we already said with that Emperor sitting in the reverse and the Five of Wands, we have somebody that is very controlling, very domineering, very tyrannical. And so this is saying somebody needs to let go of the control, whether that be you trying to control the situation or them trying to control the situation. We have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So somebody may be dealing with some childhood issues, whether that be you or them. Maybe you stayed in a situation that was so conflicting and so tense and toxic because you had maybe family issues that you really need to deal with and address. Let's get one more. Or this person needs to forgive their childhood. You know, what happens in our childhood affects us so harshly in the rest of our life. So we must deal with those things. Child, we got the free yourself card. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. It's time to take back control of your life. That's why the strength card showed up. This is your time to shine, baby. Shine on. All right, let's get a couple from this deck. All right, one or two. Not that many. Oh my goodness, we got them coming out like crazy. All right, let's get one or two. Stabbed in the back. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, and shocking attack. But it is sitting in the reverse. So you may have felt like this person did something that shocked you or stabbed you in the back, betrayed you in some way, and now you are healing from that heartbreak. At first, it was so painful, maybe when you found this news out, but now you are healing. With this showing in the reverse, this also could represent this person wanting to come back and make amends. It really fell out when I dropped it right on top of that Seven of Swords in the reverse. So interesting that a stabbed in the back came out with the Swords card. Okay. All right, we got the Hammer. It's sitting in the reverse. Now, the Hammer in the upright is all about kind of working on things, rebuilding, you know, doing it all over again, but it's sitting in the reverse, and so you may not be interested in reviving this at all. We have the Love card that came out, and this is all about, usually when I say this, this can represent affection and attraction and things of that nature, but with that Strength card showing up in the beginning, I'm seeing this 100% as an unconditional love of self. You need to work on loving you more. All right. Let's get some Soulmate Manifest card. Oh, we got two of them. Lucky us. All right, we have souls that belong to each other will always find their way back together. Listen, sometimes you got to separate from somebody to grow, to heal, to be prepared for that next level in that relationship. And then we have Life is Art. Paint your dreams, sing your songs, and enjoy the dance. Now, this is all about understanding that every experience in life, every experience, good or bad, is teaching us and expanding us. And so this card is just reminding us to don't hesitate from going into new relationships, from opening up your heart, because that is where you grow and you expand. Even this person, if they hurt you, they taught you something. So the real challenge is learning the lesson, leaving the loss, okay? I want to get one of these. This is a Sacred Light Oracle card. Let's just see what message we get off of it before we jump over to our personal messages. Okay, let's just get one. Honey, we got two, and I'm gonna keep, ooh, nice one. Okay, the first one that came out is Cosmic Wave, and this is all about new friendships, preparations, and custodians. And so this is really about taking care of you, and that may be either with your friends, expanding your friendship base. This is really about following that cosmic wave, really listening to where you are being pulled and drawn to, and where you feel content. Okay, and then we follow that with the Spirit Guides, number 30. That other card was a number 9. But number 30, Spirit Guides, this is looking for signs of philosophical discussions and supervision. Now, this is all about listening to that inner voice. Your Spirit Guides are guiding you at this time. They're really directing your path. And really they're saying, listen, we're directing your path, and all you got to do is listen to your intuition and ride that cosmic wave. Okay, so you may be feeling very compelled in a lot of ways, whether that be compelled to leave this situation, go to a new job, start a new business, go to school, whatever it is, you're feeling compelled because your spirit guides are pulling you into a direction that's going to help you to grow and to expand. All right, let's get our personal messages. Being different makes all the difference in the world. Yes. Authenticity is everything. And this says the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Sometimes it's purple. And what this really means when we look at this, purple is the color of royalty. Okay, and so when we say sometimes you're not going to get green grass, you're going to get even better grass on the other side once you start being authentically you and you start healing. And so it's not about the grass being green, honey. It's about finding that purple grass. This says it's okay to forgive. You are strong enough. Okay, forgiveness, again, is learning the lesson, leaving the loss. Learn the lessons. Leave this in the past because you don't have to repeat the lessons that you've learned again. All right. Shadow work. It is necessary. Listen, you got to deal with those things inside of you that wake you up at night in tears, whatever the case is. You must do the shadow work. You must come to the understanding, whether it be with this person, your friends, people in your past, your family, whoever has hurt you, you must learn forgiveness. Do your shadow work and understand what you learned. And then this says, surround yourself with those who can see how rare you are. Now, this goes very perfectly with being different makes all the difference in the world. And so this is saying, listen, if somebody doesn't appreciate who you are, your uniqueness, your quirkiness, your whatever, why are they in your circle? Let's talk about that. Okay, if somebody doesn't appreciate who you are and you are fabulous and amazing, then what the hell are they doing around? Let's get a poem, honey. Let's flip-flop over. Honey, I'm going to take both of them. They both came out together. We're going to take them. All right. We got number 24. Compromising situations. I can't ignore the many times I tipped and sipped your lies and how I tripped up and slipped into and through compromise or compromising situations. Honey, have you been compromising yourself for a relationship? Not being authentically who you are? Now, this one is called karma. Number 1, karma sits in the shadows, waiting on its prey, silently plotting on the perfect opportunity and day. Now, hey, that might sound a little bit ominous, but let me tell you, karma comes in 2 fashions. It's either good or bad karma. Now, you dictate what comes your way. Now, the one thing I can tell you is that there's no need to hold on to anger about this person because karma is going to come and get them for anything that they did wrong. And for you, being loyal, being very faithful, being very honest with this individual, you will also receive that karma back to you in a positive way. All right. Let's get some personal messages, guys. I want to see what this person would say to you if they could. Now, this is a big deck. I'm going to split this into 2. We're going to take 5 from each. So what would this person really want to say to you right now, if they could? I'm talking about with their big, nasty ego to the side, their pride to the side. What do they want to say to you? You're not listening. Close your ears and listen with your heart. So they're like, I don't even know, child. You're not listening. So maybe they feel like you're not seeing how much they love you. Honey, actions speak louder than words. That's what you should tell this person. If you're a cross watcher here, I would recommend that maybe you let your actions tell that story, and then somebody would listen with their heart. All right, let's go. Or you may feel like they're not listening to you. All right, let's get what else they want to say to you. What do they want to say to you? Okay, we're going to get 4 more from this deck. What do they want to say to you? I love me. I love you. I love we. Okay. All right. Let's get some more. Child. There's someone else. Your silence is so loud. One more. So they're like, I love you, but there's somebody else. And, ooh, I feel your silence. This says, I love how sexy you are. I was hoping for like an apology or something. So maybe we'll get it from this deck. Sure. Maybe not. Mistakes happen. What an asshole thing to say. Okay, anyways, I'm sorry. Ugh, let me take my commentary. Buckle it up. And we'll pull our last 4 cards. What else do they want to say to you? My heart races when I see you or hear your name. Okay. I could have and should have treated you better. Hallelujah. We got one. We got one that came out to acknowledge, hey, I did you dirty. All right. Maybe somebody's learning. Let's get two more. Two more. Two more. What else they want to say to you? That's too many. I thought it was just two. It was like 5. All right, what else does this person want to say to you? Two more. Two more. Now they're buckling up. I could have and should have treated you better. I want more. And yes, sneakiness is real. So this person knows they've been sneaky as hell. Listen, I want to do, I'm going to grab, hold on, let me get these cards over here. I'm going to just grab one out of this deck. All right, we're going to randomly choose the last one. All right. Please be patient. All right. Well, these are your messages. Make sure to come back and check me out again.